Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvam Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshini. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, second chapter. We have seen verse number 62 and 63, in which Bhagavan indicated to us the ladder of fall, a very beautiful psychological analysis where just a small, innocent, fanciful thought can lead to complete destruction. So, identifying this downfall in the first one or two steps, we can stop and prevent this fall. Otherwise, we have to lift ourselves up after the fall only. But the good thing is, Puja Gurudev used to say that even if we fall, never remain there. Get up and start walking again. So that we can do as many times as we want. But if we want to prevent, it is possible, and we have to understand that a small innocent looking thought can have that power to just drown us in this desire and this quicksand of all this deterioration. And finally, buddhinashat pranashyati. The person, although in a human body, doesn't remain with that dignity of achieving anything great as a human being. So with that, this is a great warning, and there may be fear also. Oh, this is so scary. If some thought comes, what should I do? So our gurus, acharyas say that there is no need of fear. It's just that we need to be alert about every little thought that comes to the mind. Be watchful, acknowledge each and every thought, and make sure that no thought passes by without our awareness. And also, of course, hold on to the Lord. He will protect us all the time. Now, after this, Bhagavan says, don't worry, there is not just a ladder of fall, there is also a ladder to rise up. So that is also there. And here very beautifully, briefly, Bhagavan is indicating in verse number 64. Ragadvesha viyuktaistu Vishayanindriyaischaran आत्मवश्यैर्विधेयात्मा प्रसादमधिगच्छति. So where does this ladder of rise begin? They are saying Vishayan Charan, experiencing the objects of the senses. Where did the ladder of fall begin? Dhyayatah Vishayan. Brooding over the object of senses, leading to fall. And rise of the ladder begins, the ladder of rise begins from experiencing the objects. So brooding leads to fall, and experiencing, moving about amidst sense objects, is rising above. What is this? So thought is more powerful than action. So the point is, moving about amidst sense objects, but what is the internal climate like? That is important. Vishayan Charan, moving about and experiencing the objects through what? Indriyaihi Charan. Through the senses. And what kind of senses? What kind of senses means what? With eyes seeing, with ears hearing. But what? Ragadvesha viyuktaihi indriyaihi vishayan charan. So experiencing the sense objects, moving about amidst the sense objects, and experiencing all these sense objects through the indriyas, through the sense organs, which are free from raga dvesha. Raga dvesha viyukta. Without raga dvesha. What is raga dvesha? I like this, I don't like this. So the indriyas, the sense organs, are free from likes and dislikes, and that condition of indriyas with that one who experiences the sense objects and moves about amidst the sense objects, that person is slowly going to rise. Brooding without that ragadvesha vyukta means with likes and dislikes, even brooding will make us fall, but without likes and dislikes, experiencing them also will only help us rise. So the point is not whether we are thinking about the objects or we are experiencing the objects. It is what is happening inside. That is more important. So a man of realization who is being described here is not the one who is running away from objects. He doesn't mind. He is not running away. Oh, don't give me any comforts, because if I get comfort, then I am scared. I may get attached to it. He is not worried. And he is not running after comforts also. Where is my comfort? You are not giving me this much also? No. Neither is he running after them, neither is he running away from them. He is comfortable. Whatever comes, he receives. Whatever doesn't come, he doesn't crave for them. Whatever is taken away, he lets them go. He is not unhappy or sorrowful because of that. This climatic condition, internal condition, is the prerequisite for a rise or fall. It is not whether we think or whether we do. That is why it is said in Kali Yuga, in the language of rituals, it is said, if somebody even thinks of doing something good, good sankalpa comes, it is counted as good action, punya. And in Kali Yuga, if somebody thinks of something wrong but does not do it, then it is not considered papa. Only when it is done, it is considered as papa. So it is very interesting. Such a good facility we have got in this Kali Yuga. But in the previous yugas, it was the opposite. Previous Yuga, you just think that I will do something good, no result, you have to do it. But something negative thought also comes, papa, over. So Kali Yuga that way, that is why many saints say Kali Yuga is better time to be born. But it is better not to be born again. Finish off here only. So he's saying that ragadvesha vyuktaihi indriya is charan api. Even if he is moving about and experiencing all the sense objects, he is not attached. Because there is no likes and dislikes. There is nothing, no insistence. This should be like this, and I want like this only, and I cannot live without this. No such insistence is there. He is free. So even experiencing the sense objects, there is a lot of freedom he is experiencing. Vishayan Indriya. And how is his mind? Vidhe Atma. His mind is totally under his control. As he wills, the mind acts. It is not constantly brooding, running here and there, going out through the senses, nothing. Vidhe Atma. And because the mind is under control, Atma Vashyahi Indriyahi. So these Indriyas also, the sense organs are also under control. So the mind is under control, the senses are under control, and they are free from all likes and dislikes. And with such senses, if he is even seen indulging in pleasures, he is actually not affected by them. It doesn't matter. That is why we hear so many such stories where great people are there and people go and question that what is this? No, you are indulging in pleasures and all. For them, it doesn't make any difference. Lot of money they'll have, okay. Everything gone, okay. Doesn't matter. Oh, he is using all expensive stuff, yeah. But then one day a thief came, stole away everything. Then no, he is not sitting and saying that now when will I get that back? There's a story of this saint. A thief came, somebody had gifted, the saint had actually nothing with him. So somebody felt that, so much of such great saint and he has nothing at all. At least he should eat properly, and for that they eat properly, give him something normal. They gave him a golden plate and cup and spoon and glass, this whole set. Golden. Such things, if we gift, it is a headache for that saint also. Because he has to take care of it. Otherwise, you give small, normal steel things, it will be nobody is going to eye them. Gold. So now this thief saw that saint is getting. Okay, and he was living in a hut which did not even have a door. Forget about lock. So at night, when the saint was sleeping, this thief came and he knew that it would be lying somewhere outside. He is not going to have, he didn't have any cupboard also. Where will he keep it? It was lying there. So he saw that. He picked up the plate, and when he picked up, that spoon fell on the bowl and then it made some noise. So immediately he said, before he wakes up, he picked up the plate and started running. And as he ran, after some time, he saw the saint is running after him. So then he started thinking, I knew he's only a show-off saint only. See, running behind golden plate. That is why he's running. He started running faster. This saint is running. Wait, stop. Said, what kind of saint he is? He doesn't know a thief never stops. But still he's asking me to stop. After some time, this thief got tired. He stopped. What is it? The saint said, why are you taking the plate alone? Take the other things also. The set will be complete for you. And I will be relieved. Keep it. I had to run all this way. If you would have picked up everything by yourself, at least so much of hard work would have got saved you. Take it, doesn't matter. So if it is coming, okay. If it is taking, go take. No problem. I don't mind. It was never mine. I never ran after it. So it is okay. So, ragadvesha viyuktaistu vishayan indriyescharan atmavasyair videyatma. Such a person, any experience, any object, how is he? Prasadam adhigacchati. He is always in the state of prasad. Prasad means, one meaning is cheerfulness, happiness, satisfaction. And also prasada means purity. He is so pure that these things, pure means what? No likes and dislikes is equal to purity. And in that pure state, he is not affected by any of these. So even if he is constantly amidst sense objects, he is not affected. Prasadam. A man of knowledge, when he is living around the sense objects, it is like, you go to somebody's house and we don't know because we are going for the first time, and in front on the table there is a basket full of fruits kept there. Nice, ripe mangoes are there and different types of fruits are there. So tempting, juicy fruits. So nice. And then we think that, no, we are guests, we have come to this house, so they will give us something. That's how usually happens. So I hope they give something from this basket also. So that lady of the house, she brings coffee, she brings some other snacks and all, savory snacks. So when are the fruits going to come? So then I say, actually, today I am fasting actually. Oh, fasting, so you will not have anything? No, fruits I can have. So she said, oh, fruits you can have. Okay, let me go and get. And I'm saying, where is she going? Take this and so no, bring this only. And she's taking too long inside. I look here, look there, nobody else is there. Myself. Let me, at least I'll show that I am holding it in my hand. Then when she comes, she'll say, oh, this, I forgot this fruit I can give you. So she might give. So giving signals that this is what I want. So I pick up that mango. And as soon as I pick it up, immediately I put it back and sit silently waiting for her to come out. After that, that fruit basket does not have any charm as far as I am concerned. Why? Because I understood these are all fake fruits. Plastic fruits. Now I know this is not real. Now once I know this is not real, there may be 25 baskets around me. It's not going to affect me. I may be juggling fruits, but it is not going to, there won't be any water in my mouth. It is not going to attract me. It is not going to create any craving or desire in me because I know it is false. A man of realization knows every object in this world is like those fake fruits only. No juice inside. Why would he be attracted? Ragadvesha vyuktaistu vishayan indriyescharan atmavasyair vidheyatma prasadamati gacchati. Always cheerful. Then whatever comes from inside, I am happy. It doesn't matter. Now I want this, I like this, I don't want that. All that has gone. Why? Because I know it is unreal. So it doesn't matter. So man of knowledge knows that the reality of this is not, it is not as real as it appears. It may have some transactional reality, but it is not absolutely real. I know it very well. Another example is when we are just woken up from the dream. Now, once I wake up from the dream things are never going to affect me. Some dream wealth will be there, some dream objects will be there. They are not going to affect me. No ragadvesha, no charm, no attraction, nothing. So, such a person, naturally he is not having any likes and dislikes. For me, that becomes the sadhana, that I try and look at these objects without this likes and dislikes. So try to get out of this likes and dislikes, understanding its own limitation. Because if the sense object had some reality, only then will it be capable of giving me any kind of joy. That is why there are things that we consider joy giving, but it may not be joy giving for others, and for us also it may not be joy giving forever. For example, one glass of hot tea will be joy giving when it is raining and things have cooled down. See, hot cup of tea with some pakoda. So good, joy giving. But in a summer afternoon, that same tea and pakoda, I feel like, I will fry you only in that oil. This is the food I want now. So hot, give me something cold. Same thing. It is not giving me joy all the time. If it had joy, it should be giving joy all the time. So there is a limitation. I see that limitation. Then where is the raga dvesha? And because of my raga dvesha only, I give it that merit. So it actually works in 3 steps. In Vedanta, it is said, what are the 3 steps? First, it is called sattadhyasa. Means I consider that to be absolute real. So this is real. Okay. Then second is called shobhanadhyasa. Means I consider it to be beautiful. I consider it to be attractive, charming. And third is called sukhadhyasa. I consider it to be joy-giving, pleasurable. And because of this, and it is all projected by me. If my likes and dislikes are taken out, it is only an experience. So it is giving me joy is a projection I have made. And when, for example, my mood is not good, even the best of things will not please me. And if my mood is good, even all the inconveniences I can bear with, I am very happy. Everything is good. Where there is love, I don't see anything wrong happening. And where there is no love, even the best of things I see is not right. You should not have done that. Somebody comes, we meet. Hari Om. Simple experience. My response will be based on my state of mind and my relationship with that person. Or let us say that person I don't like at all. Then my mind, outside whatever I do, it is immaterial. My mind inside the chatter starts. Why is he laughing, smiling so much ear to ear today? There must be something in his mind. He may be wanting something from me. That is why so much of smiling and greeting, and otherwise he never looks at me. Why is this happening? There is a chatter. Same thing, somebody who I like. Then what is the response? I respond whatever outside is there. Inside, this is a good person. He understands. This is called love. When we meet, at least greet. So now both same things, but I have responded differently. Why? Because my state of mind. I like something, I like somebody, I don't like. All these things is my state of mind based on which my response. So there is no prasad. There is no cheer. There is no joy of acceptance. I have complaints about everything. Even somebody greets me, I have complaint. Somebody, okay, doesn't greet, okay, I will not disturb you, sorry. See, I don't know what attitude this person has. Can't even say Hari Om or what? What is this? This much also you can't do. So I like, then he's so considerate. He doesn't want to disturb me. That is why he thinks that I am thinking about something, so he's not disturbing me. That is why he did not say Hari Om. Otherwise, he's very good. So my likes and dislikes only I have created. Either there is a halo and two wings, or there are two horns and one tail that I have given to that person. रागद्वेषवियुक्तैस्तु विषयानिन्द्रियैश्चरन् आत्मवश्यैर्विधेयात्मा prasadam adhigacchati. And when we get this kind of prasad, and that is why at the end of puja, what we get is called prasad. It gives lot of joy. Many people, that is why, ask when is the puja going to get over. And that also sometimes looks, little rude or undesirable. So then they'll ask, what time is Aarti? Because if you say what time it is getting over, then it is like, obvious. So say, what time is Aarti? We don't want to miss Aarti. Why? Because after Aarti, Prasad time. That is why if we miss, then we won't get Prasad. So we will come for Prasad. Many places they do Chandi Havan. Morning till evening it will go on. In that, they print elaborate invitation cards and everything. Chandi Homa, we are going to do this, you are invited, and in that one line will be written, Purna Huti will be at this time. And people will come for that only. So it is written, that is why we came. Why? Because after Swaha, then Aha. So for that only, Prasad gives so much of joy, So that is what is prasad. But here this prasad is much better than that prasad. Why? What is special about this prasad? So here Bhagavan is talking about this prasannata, this prasad. He is saying in verse number 65, Prasade sarva dukkhanam hanirasyopajayate प्रसन्न चेतसो ह्याशु बुद्धिः पर्यवतिष्ठते. This prasannata, this prasad, which is achieved because of a person, although seen indulging in sense pleasures, experiencing the objects of the senses through the senses which are under control, and the mind is also under control, free from all likes and dislikes, such a person he attains. Here Shankaracharya ji wants, he says, he is experiencing all the sense pleasures which are non-prohibited by the scriptures. Avarjaniyan Vishaya. Not the prohibited things. He is indulging in all self-pleasure. So he is drinking also, he is smoking also. Nothing happened. I am also like that only. I have no likes and dislikes. It's just that, social drink. Everybody is there, so I also have to drink. So yeah, that is not said. Here very clearly it is said, he is moving about amidst the sense pleasures which are non-prohibited. Means which are necessary for the maintenance of the body, which is utility based and not just pleasure based. So he is moving about in the senses. If he has to eat, he will eat. He has eyes now. If he is opening the eyes, he will see the world. And if the world is beautiful, what can he do? No, you should not see. You should close your eyes. No, not required. He can move about, whatever is necessary, he will do that. He has legs, he will walk. He has speech, he can speak also. He can sing also. He can dance also. But whatever is necessary, he will do. Non-prohibited, anything he will not do. And that's when he is experiencing this prasad. Prasade, when such cheer, peace he experiences. Prasade, sarva dukkhanam asya sarva dukkhanam hanihi upajayate. When we say darkness, how will darkness go away? Can we throw darkness out? Get one vacuum cleaner and suck all the darkness out of this room. Darkness is not an entity. It is absence of light. So as soon as a lamp is lit, automatically darkness has gone. So similarly, if you say joy, bliss, prasannata, prasada, if you say that prasada, that joy, that bliss, what it should be? It should be the end of sorrow. Simple. Simple definition. If you say light, it is the end of darkness. If you say knowledge, it is the end of ignorance. So which means sukha, here prasada it is said, what it should be? End of dukkha. Simple logic. But does dukkha end in the sukha that we experience? The various joys that we experience in our life, does the sorrow of our life come to an end because of this? If we think about it, we are experiencing, what kind of sukha are we experiencing? We are experiencing sukha due to the contact of the senses and the sense objects. When they contact each other, there is sukha, dukkha. This was said in the beginning of the second chapter itself, and it is our experience also. So, matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkhadaha sparshaha. These contacts between the senses and sense objects brings about experiences like joy, sorrow, etc. So now this joy is not the end of this sorrow. The sorrow that I am experiencing, can this joy put an end to that sorrow? No. Because as soon as this contact ends, the joy experience also ends. I may want it to lengthen further. That's why I may try doing various things. But as soon as it is gone, joy gone. Now when joy is gone, then again I want more of it. So I again try, again contact the sense objects. So this is not putting an end. That is why all the great people, Mahatmas and men of knowledge, saints, etc., they say that there is no joy in sense objects. What does it mean? It is not that there is no momentary joy. Yes, there is. Gurudev's that famous incident. He had talked about this, sense objects having no joy, etc. And after that, in the morning class, he talked about this, and some Upanishad, something he was teaching. He said, no joy in sense objects, etc. He talked about it at length. And after that, he was invited for a breakfast bhiksha. He went there, and with him there were so many other people also. There were a lot of chick members also, and all these people were sitting there. And Gurudev used to love these youngsters that sit in front, and then they used to ask questions and all. The elders did not like that so much, but Gurudev encouraged the youngsters to let them only be with me, because they're asking some real beautiful questions and all. So then they were really in that question answer mood and all, everything was happening. And then after that, the lady of the house where the bhiksha was there, she came and asked Swamiji, after breakfast and all was over, said, Swamiji, would you have some nice South Indian filter coffee? So he said, yeah, why not? So nice South Indian coffee came. And then he took that cup. That aroma. He enjoyed every part of that. And he took one, not sip, a slurp. Put the cup down. And with his eyes closed, he said, whoever says there is no joy in coffee. People sitting in front of him. They say, you only say. And just now you said, 1 hour ago you said. There is no joy. But here Gurudev said that. Now everybody is silent, stunned. They're not able to understand. Class, something was told. Here, practical demonstration, something very different. So thinking, are we misunderstanding? Are we not able to understand what is happening? Is there a something totally opposite? Something is happening, or what is it? How to understand? How to process this? How to? Everybody was confused and stunned. Nobody dared to ask any question because Gurudev was enjoying that coffee. Kept enjoying. Ah, very good coffee. And he praised that lady also. Very good, you have made very good coffee. And then he got up. Everybody is saying, what is this? Now Gurudev is leaving us with this thought. Now how to understand? What to understand? They started moving out. And then at the door, he turned around and he said, whoever says there is no joy in coffee, only that it is temporary. The point is, temporary joy is not joy. How can you say that temporary joy is not joy? Because we do not want that kind of joy. Do we want temporary joy? If somebody says, okay, I will give you happiness for 10 minutes. Every day come here, 10 minutes. Take this capsule, 10 minutes you will be happy. Like this, many capsules are there. 10 minutes, nahi, sometimes it goes on for hours, few hours, you are in a high. And then after that, hangover. But that is no joy. Few minutes you get joy and then gone. And also when we use our senses and indulge in these pleasures, sometimes in the name of sadhana also we do all pleasure seeking only. You say, oh, there's this jagrata, jagran. All night you stay awake and do some. The idea is you stay awake and worship the Lord. That is the whole idea. Do some japa, do some. It is actually to keep our mind with the Lord. But then I have to stay awake. That part has stayed, the other part has not. So, how do I stay awake? I feel very sleepy at night. What to do? Watch movies. All night. Back to back. And nowadays we have these series, TV shows. One season, two season, three season, back to back, complete. And then by the morning, when actually the heart should be fulfilled and the body should be energized, and we say, oh, what a beautiful night we spent in communion with God. That is what is supposed to be there in the morning. It's morning, now I can sleep. Gone. We are waiting for morning to happen. Fasting also happens like that only. With Shivratri fasting, very interesting. Shivratri fasting people do with no concept of fasting, but then everybody is doing, so I also want to fast. Okay. So what do we do? Whole day, whatever prasad, whatever, not so many pujas and all happen, especially in the second half of the day, pujas start. So all that puja, one person actually did this, I know this person. Collected all the prasad and took to his room. All prasad of puja. Said, but you are fasting. No, after 12 o'clock. So waiting. So 12 o'clock, you are not awake till 12 o'clock to be with Bhagavan. You are awake so that you can have the prasad of all day in one go. So a person who actually eats prasad may be having little bit a handful. And these people have vessels full. And at night, after 12. So what is this? This is for, again, so the worship has become means and the pleasure has become the end. Whereas here, the pleasure doesn't even count for a man of realization. That is why they don't feel this temporary joy is any joy. We don't want joy for some time. 2 3 days you are happy. Is that okay? No. How much you want joy? I want to be happy all the time, forever. That kind of joy. So I have to be brand conscious in joy also. I am brand conscious about so many other things. I use this gadget only. I use this car only. I use this perfume only. I use this bag only. All brand conscious. Happiness, temporary 10 minutes, okay. One cup tea, happiness enough. I don't want more. That is cup tea happiness. In Hindi, cup tea means a treachery, cheat. The cheating happiness only, because happiness cheats us and goes. Called cup tea. So, happiness also we have to be brand conscious. I want infinite, eternal happiness. I want only this, nothing else. Therefore, sense objects. So, what is the definition of happiness? Prasade sarva dukkhanam hanihi upajayate. There should be an end to sorrow. That alone can be called as happiness. Nothing else. Everything else, yes, a little bit. Gurudev used to say, actually, there is nothing called happiness in the worldly plane. Why? Because what we call as those joy moments are actually intervals between two sorrows. And that interval, because you get a break, you say that is happiness. But actually, positively, there is no happiness. It's only a break. Okay, little bit take a break, then next sorrow coming. That is a Gurudev used to say. Our heart also beats in this only. How does it beat? Dukhu, 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 sukhu, dukhu, 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 sukhu, dukhu, dukhu, dukhu. Continuous dukhu, 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 dukhu only. The end of dukkha is real prasad. So therefore, having no likes and dislikes, having the senses under control, just through the senses, enjoying this world of experiences without getting affected, that alone is prasada. This is the rise. There is no change in the activities as such, only the attitude has changed. And this prasada, all dukkha ends. And prasanna chetaso yashu buddhif paryavatishthate. And for such a person who is prasanna cheta, whose mind is filled with joy, we can't say mind also, because the mind is also drowned only in joy. There's only joy left. So one who is so blissful, for such a person, buddhif paryavatishthate. His buddhi, his thoughts, all these things, they are at ease. This buddhif paryavatishthate, our mind or our thoughts being at ease, this statement is very, very underrated or not properly understood, the depth of this. Here Shankaracharya says, swasthyam, swastha. Swastha means what? Swastha, the word is translated as healthy. But healthy means, now what is not being healthy? Aswastha means, or how is it? In English we say disease. Aswastha means not healthy, means there is disease. Disease means what? Not at ease. Dis-ease. So to be at ease. That is swastha. Swastha means swasmin sthiti. To be established in one's natural state. And what is the natural state of the mind? The natural state of any object is that, even from the language of science, if we have to define, what is the natural state? That to which it automatically goes back to. That does not have any, it is not a burden, it is not under pressure. When all the things are released, it will go back to its natural state. That is called its natural state. So for example, at room temperature, what is the natural state of water? It is liquid. Increase the temperature, it becomes vapor. Decrease the temperature, it becomes ice. But leave it at room temperature, natural state is liquid. So similarly, what is this natural state of the mind? Where you let it be, it just is at ease, its own true state. What is the state of that mind? If we think about it, anything that we feel is a burden is an unnatural state. Now, you must have studied in basic physics only, you must have studied about a spring. A spring which has force acting upon it in either direction, it is under tension. Either it is pulled or pushed. It is under tension, there is greater pressure. And as soon as that is released, then it takes a natural state where it is neither pulled nor pushed. It is just in its own state. There is no pressure. What is that pressureless natural state of the mind? If we see what all is a burden to us: sorrow, burden; stress, burden; non acceptance, burden; likes and dislikes, burden; desire, burden; anger, burden. And what is no burden? A peaceful, pure state is no burden. Happiness, no burden. Happiness and peace always go together. And that is the natural state. Buddhif paryavatishthate. Shankaracharya explains that it is like space. Air moves from one place to another. Space, it is there everywhere and at ease. Space cannot be pressurized. Air can be. Air can be compressed. It can be expanded. All that is possible. Space, it cannot be compressed. It cannot be expanded. It cannot be put, any kind of pressure. Nothing can act upon it. It's always everywhere. So such a person's mind becomes like that. At ease, at peace. Buddhif pares tishthate. Prasanna chetaso. And how long will it take? Ashu. Means very soon. Now how soon? That depends on us. We cannot say how soon means so much time, so many weeks, so many months, so many years. Nothing can be indicated. Soon enough. Ashu. Buddhi paryavatishthate. This is the ladder of rise, so to speak, where the first step itself is the senses are devoid of likes and dislikes. Then you experience objects, it doesn't matter. That is why Puja Gurudev says, this is the description of a man of realization downtown. It is not someone sitting in the cave. It is one who is moving about in this world. So Arjuna's question was what? Himasita vrajeta kim? Does he sit down? Does he move about? How does he sit? How does he move about? This is how. Without any likes and dislikes. With senses and mind under his control. He is moving about, experiencing all the sense objects, but always happy. Never affected by anything that is happening around. And never affected we have to understand it that never affected does not mean that he is in that state of stupor. That state of inertia that he doesn't even know anything is happening. He doesn't respond to anything. It is not like that. Never affected does not mean that not somebody comes and gives him a good news. I passed in my exam. Okay. Somebody comes and says, what to do? I again failed. 10th time I failed in the exam. Okay. It is not like that. It is not about his reaction. That is why it is said, Vishayan Indriyais Charan. He is experiencing everything. He is responding to everything. He may cry with someone who is unhappy. He may laugh with someone who is happy. Everything he may be doing. But from inside, he is free. There is no insistence on anything. I want this, I don't want this, I like this, I don't like this. No such insistences. He is free. So such a person reaches a state of ease, of peace. And here Bhagavan, again, how can he not indicate what if this doesn't happen? That also he has to indicate, because it is necessary. Pull and push, both are required. So here he is saying, नास्ति बुद्धिरयुक्तस्य न चायुक्तस्य भावना न चाभावयतः शान्तिः अशान्तस्य कुतः सुखम्. अयुक्तस्य बुद्धिः न अस्ति. Buddhi here means knowledge. And here Shankaracharya ji explains knowledge of the self. A person who is ayukta does not have this knowledge of the self, does not understand these words of the scriptures. Now, what does this ayukta mean? It has already been explained. Yukta means the one whose mind and intellect are integrated. Ayukta means disintegrated. Mind and intellect means what you like and what you value. Both are two different things. Then it is unintegrated, disintegrated. And if that is one and the same, then the mind and intellect is integrated. Such an integrated personality, and this is what we call in our worldly parlance also as this person has a lot of integrity. And we look for that. If I want to employ somebody, integrity is very important. Now, what is integrity? It is coming from this integrity only. Integrity, we say that no, it has to be honesty, commitment, accountability, all this. Everything is in this integrity. Means, how is a person, honesty, how we say honesty, mind and intellect are integrated. That's when I value and I love both. So there will be no scope for dishonesty. There will be no scope for irresponsible behavior. Integrity. If this person has said, he will do it. Why? Because his likes and dislikes don't disturb him. Integrated personality. So a man with great integrity means, to a great extent, having this mind and intellect wedded together, which is called as the spiritual heart. So a one who does not have this integration of mind and intellect is pulled apart between his what he likes and what he values. Such a person, ayuktasya buddhihi na asti. For him, this knowledge is not there. He is not able to understand this. This Atma Swarupa Vishaya Buddhi. He is not able to get it. He is not able to understand. Because his mind is constantly moving amidst the senses and the sense objects. So therefore, he is not able to turn his gaze within. So this self-knowledge does not dawn on him. He may listen to all these words, he may read all these words, he may understand the meaning of all these words, but the gaze is not turned within. Why? Because this integrity is not there. Ayuktasya buddhihi nasti. And if this knowledge itself doesn't dawn in him, then what happens? Nacha yuktasya bhavana. Such a person who is disintegrated, he doesn't have bhavana. Now, bhavana in one sense it is translated as bhakti, feeling. That is one translation which is not wrong. That such a person will not have devotion also. He will not be dedicated to anything. He will not have that goal which is dear to him, and he dedicates all his action to that high altar. All that will also not happen. That is one meaning. Bhavana also means that once you have knowledge, to be able to experience and abide in that knowledge. That is called bhavana. It is actually there. I'm feeling it, I'm experiencing it. That experience doesn't take place. Especially when I'm on the seat of meditation, I'm experiencing so many things. But the bhavana is something very different. I may repeat myself. I am Brahman, I am not this body. I am Brahman, I am not this body. I am not this body. I am Brahman. I may be repeating this. Words I may be repeating. Meanings of the words also I know. But I am not experiencing anything. Sometimes I get frustrated because I'm not able to experience anything. Sometimes I feel this is all, this is enough. Nothing more than this required. Satisfied. So I'm sitting and actually repeating these words without any bhavana. That is why the instruction given by Shankaracharya ji in Vivek Chudamani says, Brahma Tattvamasi Bhavaya Atmani. You experience within yourself that I am this Brahman. And it is not through words that it can happen. It is much, much deeper than these words. So, to be able to get established in that knowledge, bhavana, not available. Neither devotion nor that abidance, both are not available. Then, nacha abhavayataha, and one who does not have that experiential knowledge, for that person, na shanti, there is no peace. Because the mind is scattered and moving about in the objects, how is there any peace possible? So, constantly craving for different types of things based on my likes and dislikes, based on my different experiences. Anything, any object comes in front of me, immediately the mind is attracted. Through whichever gateway, it goes out. No shanti. So, the world can make such a person dance very easily. I don't want anything. I am just going to sit down and meditate. Okay. Tongue. That is enough. Notification. And what will it be? Are you feeling lonely in life? Contact this number to get companion online. And what am I meditating? I am Advaita. There is nobody other than tongue over. All that meditation gone. Little bit anything happens, peace of mind. It became now pieces of mind. No shanti. And ashantasya kuta sukham. Bhagavan is saying, one who does not have peace in his life, where is the question of happiness? It's very important. Out of this, the corollary that we have to understand is happiness or bliss and peace go together. They are not two different things. There cannot be peace without bliss. There cannot be bliss without peace. I say, I am very peaceful, but I don't have any joy in life. Then that is not called peace. And I am very happy, but no peace of mind only. And what is that happiness without peace? So they are not two different things. Ashantasya kuta sukham. Bhagavan is saying there, where is the Shankaracharya is very interesting. He says, Ashantasya kuta sukham. He has written this line, very strong line. He's saying, Na trishnayam satyam sukhasya gandhamatram api upapadyate ityartha. He's saying, when there is craving for the objects of the world, there is no smell of happiness for such a person. When there is this trishna, this thirst to indulge in sense pleasures, we can't even expect smell of bliss and peace in our life. Gandhamatra api nas upapadyate. It is not possible. So means far-fetched, we cannot think of it, we can't conceive of it. Because The sense objects, already we have seen, Bhagavan has already warned that it does not end. It goes on and on and on and on and makes us fall. So, he's again warning us that this integration of mind and intellect has to happen, and that will happen only when we give up our likes and dislikes, our insistences on every experience. A very beautiful, powerful statement of fact which will help us do this. Because most of our anxieties and cravings and strong desires are based on, we feel insecure, we feel that I must get this and all. A very beautiful, factual statement. He said, whatever is yours will never leave you. And whatever leaves you was never yours. This is a very, very powerful statement. If we can just carry this with us. If it is really mine, it will not leave me. But if it is not mine, it cannot stay with me. And if it doesn't stay, I should know it was never mine. And it is a matter of fact. So many things today we have, internal, external, both, for which we cannot take any credit in this lifetime. We are having that. But only when it comes as a sorrow or difficulty, that's when we question, what did I do in my past lives to deserve this? And Bhagavan is sitting there. Why? This life also you have done enough. What past life you are talking about? So enough has been done. But when good things happen, good means, as per my definition, good things, that which is desirable to me, then I never ask this, what have I done earlier to deserve this much of joy? Never. This is my birthright. I am entitled to so much of joy. How can I not get this? But sorrow, I will keep questioning. But so many things are coming in life which I don't know how they have come. They are coming. I am not trying for them. It is coming. So many results of our actions we don't want, still they are coming. So whatever is there, it will come. And so many things we are running after them again and again, trying. It just doesn't come. So that doesn't mean we don't try. We are just saying we don't expect. We keep trying, we keep doing whatever is our duty, but not keep on brooding over them and be disheartened and okay, keep trying. Let it happen. How much ever possible we keep trying. Then do the best and leave the rest. So here Bhagavan has again given us some more indicators of a man of realization and also guidance for us seekers. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.